Hello everyone, it's that time again. Legends live auction will be this Saturday, July 1, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his YouTube channel, The Great Legend Show. I'm one of the sellers, Big Bear, and I have some stuff I'm going to show you that I will have up for sale on the auction. So here we go. Starting off, I have the Thor 337. And of course, this is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Beautiful cover. It is another character that deserves some more publicity. He needs to be in some kind of movie, film, or television show or something. It's a great character. And this one is a solid VF condition. It has some spine ticks. And it has a little bit of some indentations on the back cover, but as you can see, the white is white on this book. A lot of times the whites on this start turning tan or so, but this is a beautiful presenting copy, solid VF. It'll be on the show. Next up, I have a book that is picked up since the passing of this person. This is Labyrinth #3, and this is that movie David Bowie was in. And as you can see, he's actually on the cover of issue #3, which makes this a very desirable book. First and foremost, this is a hard to find book. There's not tons of them out there on eBay. There's a selected few. And the ones that are up there are good, solid priced. This one is also in a VF. It does have spine ticks that show up on the spine, right? And but it still presents really well. It also, there was a 3-issue set. I do have issue #1 also that I'll throw in. That's issue #1. That one is about similar condition, maybe a little better, maybe VF plus. I don't have issue 2, so you will getting issue 1 and 3, but issue 3 is the one that everybody wants because it's the only issue where he's actually drawn on the cover, which is pretty cool. All right, so that'll be the next one. After that, we have here's XMen 221. This is was a really hot book at one point. And then it just seemed to die down after that he wasn't going to be in the Wolverine movie as everyone thought he was. He, however, is, I believe, going to be somewhere along the line in one of the X-Men movies. They have to use this villain. So it'll take another spike. Get it cheap now. Here's the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. And this also, I would say, is in the... I would give this a VF plus range. It's got some spine ticks on this also. But besides that, it's a beautiful presenting copy. And you see maybe it wasn't really cut right at top. Maybe a little bit off center there on top. Some of the titles been... It's not centered right, basically. Correctly. But it's still a nice book. Okay. Next we have Marvel Spotlight on Spider-Woman. So it's Marvel Spotlight #32. This is Spider-Woman's first appearance in this book. This is another solid VF plus book. Does have spine ticks. There's like at least 3, maybe 4 spine ticks. The rest of the book, the corners are sharp and crease-free. There may be a few indentations. Everything can be pressed out except for the spine ticks. Any indentations on this book, nothing breaks color. It could be probably pressed into at least a 9 if you decide to do that. Nice book. I'll give you a good price on that. Okay, next we have DC Rebirth. We have Batman #1. This is one of the variants. This one has Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and Harley Quinn on the cover. And it's just a beautiful drawn cover. Very desirable copy. Cool book. That'll be also up for auction. Also, I have a lot. I have a lot of early Bronze Age Doctor Strange issues that I'm going to be selling. These are all to very fine minus to fine, very fine, at least 7s to 7.5s. These are nice books. These are, we got Doctor Strange, number 179. It has SpiderMan on the cover, and it makes an appearance in the book. You see, that's an early bronze. Then we have Doctor Strange 181. Then we have Doctor Strange 182 with the Juggernaut on the cover and battle. These are all nice solid grades. There's no VG stuff here. This is all at least 7.5 grade books. And then we have Doctor Strange 183. And those all books, those let's see, 4 books will be sold as one lot, one good price. So if you're a Doctor Strange fan and want some early Bronze Age stuff, tune in Saturday night. All right, some CBCS graded books. Now, this book I had on the Legends Live auction maybe 8 months ago or so, and nobody bought it raw. I had it for sale for like 40 bucks or 30 or 40 bucks, I can't remember. But it came back what I thought it would, a 9.0, CBCS 9.0. It is Spidey Super Stories number 1. The Electric Company team up with Marvel to bring us the more young adult version of Spider-Man. His origin is retold in this. It also has the Vulture appearance, who will be in an upcoming movie. It has the Electro appearance and the back cover pinup. And it has the Electric Company characters along with Spider-Man. You're not going to find that anywhere. Now, as a kid, I grew up with Electric Company because I was born in '68. Electric Company ran in the early '70s, so I was a prime target audience member for that, and I loved watching that show. And so this is gives me back fond memories, and I love having this preserved, and it could be yours. The bidding is right. All right. Next we have this is another book that died down, but is eventually will pick up again once trailers and more news about the movie coming. This is Doc Savage number 1, CBCS 9.0, and that's a nice grade for this copy from another earlier bronze issue from 1972. It says the stories adapted from The Man of Bronze by Lester Dent. And that is Doc Savage number 1, 9.0. Now we have a good price on that. This book will definitely has more potential to grow. Okay, then we have, this is my second copy. Last auction I showed you a 9.2 of this grade. I sent in another copy. Now I have a 9.0 of the same book. This one is Strange Tales number 179. It's the first appearance of Pip the Troll, which will end up, that character will be in the Infinity War movies. I can see the nice thing about this is Jim Starlin. This is a Jim Starlin cover, Jim Starlin interior work, and Jim Starlin story. So he written, directed, and produced this comic book. Awesome. Strange Tales 179. Okay, and let's see. I have another graded book I just got in, and no real significance, only that it's a Star Wars book, one of the Marvels from 1982. And I sent it in because I knew I'd get a 9.8. And, you know, anything Bronze Age in Marvel has value if you get a 9.8. So this is Star Wars 59, 9.8 CBCS. Alright, last for the graded books for this auction is another new one I got in. Not a huge key, but it is a beautiful 9.8. Why I sent it in. It's The Origin of Cyborg, which is Tales of the New Teen Titans #1. George Perez. This has Cyborg's origin story, and there's a pin-up by George Perez. Not on the back, must be the interior. And it has an Avengers #87 cover swipe, which I didn't know. So this is pretty cool, 9.8, and of course this character is going to be in the upcoming Justice League film. So if you want his origin story, graded 9.8, here it is right here. Alright, and finally my cartoon book of the auction will be Bob Hope. Yes, Bob Hope 107. Why I picked this book is because Neil Adams did this cover. Yep. Neil Adams did this cover. It has the Universal monsters on the cover. It's just very funny. You have Frankenstein as a gas attendant. Dracula's trying to clean his windshield. And the Wolfman is trying to fix his engine. If you can see all that. It is awesome, hilarious, funny cover. You see Wolfman there. Dracula with his gun squirting on his shield, and you have Frankenstein as a gas attendant. It's just pretty funny. It's a standard VG for this age, and because it's got spine wear and creases, but it still presents very well, and that'll be a good price. Fun book to have. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you Saturday night. This is Big Bear signing out.